So this is going to be a tutorial on how to pretty much fix any bearing or axle, headset or bottom bracket, anything that takes a bearing and an axle. This is not going to fix your bearings themselves. So if you have like wobbly bearings that are solid, you know, on the inner portion, but the outer portion still wobbles, this video will not help you, but it's worth a try. Now you specifically need children's school scissors, preferably pink. That will help you out. You need a super rusty axle that looks completely unusable, and I'm just joking. I'm just going to use it for demonstration purposes. But this is all we're going to need. We actually don't even need the children's scissors. All we need is a common everyday plastic bag. You know, you could use a garbage bag. Just some thin plastic that can fill some space. That's all you need. The Walmart bags are the best. So all we need to do is just kind of find just a nice even spot that hasn't been pre-stretched. We can use the scissors, or we can just literally tear a piece off, but I kind of like to use the scissors because it's a little bit easier to get a nice straight cut. And we're gonna take our little strip here, and we're gonna gently just stretch it to the point to where it no longer will stretch. Like to the point to where it's gonna break like that. So you wanna make sure and get a chunk that's larger than the surface, because you need to take into account that you're gonna be stretching this piece. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, this plastic bag actually sucks. So try to find this Walmart bag stuck. Okay, we're gonna try this King Soopers bag. Maybe the brown bags. I don't know if it's different material, but maybe the brown bags are a little bit better. I don't know. Just try a bunch of bags and see which one works the best for you. You know, your local area might have better bags than my local area. I don't know. We're gonna try. Okay, this one already feels like it has more resistance. So you can kind of see that it becomes less transparent. You'd think it'd become more transparent because it's thinner. I don't know. But so I got a nice little stretched out piece right here. So let's say I have play in my hub shell. Like my bearing is tight to my axle, but the outer bearing portion is not tight to the hub. So in that case, I would just literally wrap this around. You can kind of see it'll be kind of a pain in the ass, you know, to get it to stay, but once it kind of grabs onto itself like that, you know, you just need like 1 or 2 layers, maybe, depending on how big the gap in between your hub shell and your bearing or whatever you're trying to fill is. But you can see how tight it is to it. So all I would need to do at this point is literally press the bearing into the hub shell. I don't have a hub shell that's vacant right now, so I'm not going to do it. But I'm just going to give you an idea here. You can leave the excess, you know, bag and then just ride whatever. You know, it's not going to interfere with anything. So let's say your axle itself has developed some kind of problem where you've changed the bearings out a bunch of times, and the axle portion the bearing sits on is actually compressed or whatever to the point to where no bearing, new or not, has zero play. So literally, same thing. You just wrap it around once or twice and fill that gap, and then all I would do now is just put the bearing on and then place this part of the axle on with the bearing already on it into the hub shell. Same thing with your headset. If you have a loose headset and for whatever reason, like maybe your head tube has ovalized or your head tube is just kind of stretched out from, you know, so much abuse or whatever, wrap it around the bearing, the outer part, and you're good to go. Same thing with your bottom bracket. Wrap it around the outside of the bottom bracket bearing, and you'll be good to go. I actually have a frame where I don't know if it's damaged from me or from, you know, hammering on it or whatever, or just doing big jumps or something, I don't know. But my bottom bracket no longer is tight to the bearings I try to put in it. All I have to do now, like if I, you know, change out my cranks or whatever and the bearing pops out, I just wrap a little piece of plastic bag around the outer part of the bearing and just pop it in. It's tight. It fits great. There's no wobble. It's a really simple solution. It literally costs nothing. Everyone has, you know, a way to get a hold of these plastic bags for free. I've been riding on actually, you know, this is my most cherished bicycle. This is you know, like over a $1,200 bike, and I trust this method enough to put it on my $140 wheel. This hub shell actually stretched out. I can't remember which side, but it stretched out to the point to where my entire wheel was wobbly. I use this method around the outer part of the bearing, whatever one I determine it to be loose on, and this wheel's fixed. I've been running this for months now, and no play has developed. And as long as you can like mentally deal with a little piece of plastic bag being on your bike somewhere, this solution will work for you. Like I said, as long as your bearing itself is not the problem. I hope this helped you out. If you have any further questions, leave them in the comment section below. Have a good day. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in a future video.